Welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise. It's the divisional playoff, and we're going to be playing nobody less than the Houston Texans. 14-3, same as we are, but their team a little bit more developed than ours. On the other hand, when you look at our offense, their defense 85-85, our defense, their offense 88-89, and the overalls were pretty similar actually. The main difference I would say is just the overall quality of their team just has to be seen as way higher. That is just something that we have to acknowledge. That is something that we have to take into account as we take a quick look at the playoff bracket. I don't want to lose too much time. I'm actually pretty happy that the Chiefs are playing the Ravens down there. But then again, any of these teams is nasty to play against. On the other side, it's a classic rivalry. The 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams. And down there, the Falcons versus the Packers. The Raiders kicked out by Jackson and the Ravens. And Mahomes beats Herbert and the Chargers. So there we go. We're going to be playing CJ Stroud today. Don't have that much to do. Of course, there is a rivalry here that is going on. Playoff rivals. Going to be checking that out quick. And then taking a look at the Houston Texans team. Just taking a quick assessment. What has changed? We just played them quite a few times in the past 2 seasons. Of course, they are in the same conference as we are. So there we go. Let's get this all going. And we're going to be taking a look at the playoff rivals right now. Coach, it's not often you have to play someone for a third time, but you're facing a familiar foe this week in the Texans. What are you expecting in this game? A hard-hitting brawl, which is a buff towards hit power, or a chess match? Play recognition. I'm going to go for a hard-hitting brawl. Rivalry games always have more intensity, and now that it's win or go home, both sides are going to be even more amped up than usual. Yeah, well, that makes sense, right? Amplified intensity. Defensive players on both teams will have +5 hit power. Ooh, let's hope they don't kill someone. All the marbles beat the Texans and advance to the next round of the playoffs. Alright, so this is looking scary. CJ Stroud, 22 years old, superstar dev trait, 97 overall. I mean, I think that says it all, right? We're coming along with a 78 rated QB here to face him. Well, this is gonna hurt. He's so well-rounded. Break sack is the only weakness here. The only silver lining I can see actually is that we beat Patrick Mahomes and we beat Justin Herbert and we beat other quarterbacks that are similarly elite. But of course, CJ Stroud is so well-rounded, extremely powerful, extremely dangerous. Running back room, no real weakness either. Dameon Pierce, Raheem Sanders, and Jaelyn Wright, 2 rookies. And Raheem Sanders, of these two, already with a superstar dev trait, already with such good stats, has improved even more over the course of the season. Fullback Andrew Beck, wide receivers Mike Williams, a veteran, Keenan Allen, 2 super good players. Mike Williams with no abilities, but Keenan Allen has the abilities. Tank Dell, that's the player out of the 2023 draft, 2485 already. John Mechie is looking solid. Nico Collins looking solid. Xavier Hutchinson's the only player that's maybe can be considered somewhat of a backup player, but even he's injured, so he's not going to be there. But these 2 alone, absolute elite, top 3, fantastic wide receivers with an absolute elite quarterback. That is a combination that just is gonna hurt. Tight ends Dalton Schultz, we've got Brevin Jordan and Bryson Nesbitt, 21 and 75 here. Solid tight end room. The offensive line, we already checked that. Laramie Tunsil out injured today, so 30 and 98 not on the field, 21 and 82 on the field. Kingsley Suamataya, we already rebuilt him last time. And he's looking pretty tough, pretty rough. He's not that highly rated, of course, so we do have a chance coming over the left-hand side. But again, it's a solid player. He's very good, high strength, high awareness anyways. Not as elite, of course, as Laramie Tunsil, but still. Left guard is Kenyon Green. Backup Sadiq Charles, super solid left guard. The center Rodney Hudson. They did add a lot of material. I think this is an all-in approach right here. Juice Scruggs as a backup. Right guard Shaq Mason and Jared Patterson as his backup. And at right tackle Titus Howard, 28-78, and Ruben Fathery the second as the backup on this position here. On defense, we've got Will Anderson Jr. with a superstar depth, 22 years old, 90 freaking 6 overall. I mean, what even is this, guys? This is crazy, man. Intense personality, big hitter, spin move, bull rush, strip ball, high motor, balance, penalty tendency. What the frick? This is scary, man. The second best ranked left end in the game is going to be coming our way. Backup Dylan Horton, right edge, Trey Flowers, 3177. Probably not as convincing, but still. Alex Weatherspoon is here as well. Derrick Barnett as a backup. Trey Flowers will be the starter, of course. Solid stats, good strength, good awareness, good acceleration. The D tackles. Yikes, Arik Armstead, such a powerful, strong player. Malik Collins, we've got Justin Jones, Thomas Booker IV, he's there as well. But the top two, just going to lock things down, man. And Arik Armstead is a beast, an absolute beast. Left outside linebacker, Josh Allen, another beast. So much pressure coming our way. Drew Tranquil is out injured, so that's going to help us a little bit, maybe. Josh Allen, an absolute monster. Of a linebacker. Mid linebacker, Miles Jack, another one, an absolute stud player. We've got Henry Tuoduo here, 2375, Garrett Wallow. Just fantastic setup here. Right outside linebacker, Christian Harris, 2379, another young player, high acceleration, 98, agility, 84, speed, 90. And then he's going to hit you right, like a train, man. Malik Reed as a backup. The cornerbacks, Derek Stingley Jr., we've got Desmond King II, Cameron Sutton, Mike Jackson Sr., and Terrion Arnold. Crazy good players. I don't think that Terrion Arnold, that I redid him. No, I didn't. All right. Free safety, Jimmy Ward, backup, Brandon Hill. Again, great combination. Jimmy Ward, such an experienced, good player. Strong safety, Jaelyn Peter, backup, Jack Howell. Then we've got Carrie Webb, the kicker, and the punter, Presley Harbin, the third. Just as a quick reminder, before we dive into weekly strategy, I just want to reiterate on what things were like in the regular season. We lost against the Texans 6-13 at the beginning of the season, and then we got a win 22-8 away at the Texans. That was super strange, but it was a crazy hard game. It's not like the score was like it was an easy game. It was hard. It was really hard to get anything out of this. We have to be fully focused, fully committed, no lollygagging, no mistakes. It just has to be all in, man. All freaking in. 84. All right, so we are going to trade the backups only. I don't want to see any injuries. We need to rest our players. Everybody's dead tired. We're going to run it inside. I hope to regain some health back, reduce the tiredness here that the fatigue levels indicate. It's going to be rough. It's going to be very, very rough. All right, what is up next? We're going to try and get an interception. Let's try and get power on them. Let's try and pressure them. Allow 30 points or less. Yeah, let's be cautious. I mean, not that cautious, but cautious. Let's go with no sacks allowed again. I feel like that could be something that could work. We could also go for this and get some points back. All right, the injury report has not changed. Only Joe Alt is on here. I do think that it was good that we went for half-pad and backup training to make sure that we don't risk an injury to any of our starters. At this point in time, that would be absolutely fatal. Managed staff, we're going to dive in here just real quick. I just want to see, we completely upgraded this tree here, which is basically the quarterback and the receiver tree a little bit. Over here, we've got... what is this? Run block finesse for right, left tackles. This is boosting the offensive line. Again, giving us some more power on the offensive line, securing that a little bit. Over here, what's this? Open field moves. Basically, this is boosting either the halfbacks or the wide receivers. Whichever way we want to focus on, I feel like we should try and boost the wide receivers a little bit more. I will be using those a little bit more. Boost the juke moves, change of direction, spin move, don't really need those, but boost agility, I want that. Boost acceleration for halfbacks and wide receivers. There's a typo in there, it's halfbacks, which is nice. Agility for halfback, spin move, I hardly ever use those anyways, but I do want to get more agility for my wide receivers. What's this? Boost short route running for halfbacks, wide receivers. I think that's important. I'm going to dump another 16 points in here. The short route running, that is extremely important, especially in our game plans. Just has to be what we focus on. All right, next up, let's hand out those points here. And as you can see, Derrick Henry, he is going down. He's going down. He is improving ever so slightly, but he had hard regression at the beginning of this season or the end of last season, whichever way you want to see it. So it really is a big question what I want to focus on. I think we need to keep pushing the power back here a little bit to sort of stop his regression. He did go down. He did go down. He was way higher than this, and the regression is starting to hit. He's 30 now, and that will surely have an impact. Kenneth Murray Jr., 83 overall. Graham Barton will also get an upgrade here, 81 rated now, and doing extremely well. Kelvin Joseph is a quarterback backup player, but I like what he has to offer. I like what he has to offer. I feel like he should get a chance at some point in time. Question is, will that be on our team or not? Dylan McMahon, I like this player. I like him. He's 21. He's a rookie, and I think we should give him a shot here. Of course, he is not as good as Aaron Brewer overall, of course, but yeah, still. At some point in time, he'll get a shot. Up till then, I do think that we should keep on improving him, and I do hope that the mentor has a positive effect. All right, enough talking. Let's kick things off against the Houston Texans here in the divisional playoff round. So here we go. Energy Stadium. This is the home of the Houston Texans. It's a fantastic arena, and it's a divisional round game now, as we all know. Will Levis here. And we already opted again for the color rush. Basically, we used the color rush pants last game when we used the alternate away uniform. But the Texans are the home team, of course, so we will have to give them the home advantage in picking the uniform. They went with the home uniform, and we will be going with the color rush just to get as much separation as we can. And here come the Texans. We lost once. We won the second game. I do think that they are an extremely tough game to beat. Extremely tough. It all depends on our defense, if they can sort of stop CJ Stroud, if our offense can focus on just getting those plays done that we need to get done. CJ Stroud here hyping up his team, and Ryan Stonehouse getting ready for the kick. And here we go. 3 points immediately on the board for the Texans. We are going to be chasing the game. We're going to start with the halfback red zone. Scissors. And of course we're gonna immediately swap things around, because otherwise I wouldn't be me, right? Tyjae Spears is gonna go for a run here. Let's try and break it immediately down here. Let's find a gap, and there we go. There is this. Oh, that's a fumble. And Jesus freaking Christ. We jump next to it. Treylon Burks had a chance of picking that one up. The ball comes loose at the worst time. At the worst time. Take a look at that. So he goes down here, and I've thought, yay, we get the ball, and I could run. And he sort of just rolls next to it. Jaelyn Peter picks it up. That was bad. All right, second field goal. Still not a big problem. All right, let's start going with a shallow cross here. Chig Okonkwo, who was out last week. We're going to try and get him going here with this play. Get his juices flowing. There we go. Good pass. Chigo! 2nd and 3. All right. 7 yards. First pass for Will Levis. Let's try just settle into a rhythm here. Derrick Henry. Going left. Here's a gap. Shove. Ball doesn't come out, which is awesome. That it does hurt a little bit. I have to be brutally honest. It was one quarter. We got 2 field goals, and they were just more productive than we are in this divisional playoff. So we're gonna go with a halfback zone weak. Left-hand side. Left-hand side run, and Derrick Henry. Let's try and escape. Shoving, pushing, shaking, turning. Oof. All right, we go down. Injury timeout for Rick Armstead. Let's hope we get a little bit of time off from the pressure here, because Armstead is a beast. Whyle and Okonkwo are my short routes. I've got Burks as well. Wow, hard hit, but we hold on to the ball, and that would never have happened a few weeks ago. We improved so much, and I really can't stress enough how important it is to upgrade your personnel. Super important. DeAndre Hopkins. Go, 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 go! Delayed run. Very nice. Going down here, stopped, of course, by number 11. But Hopkins, our veteran, does get the run completed. Good route. Good pass by Will Levis. A lot of improvements. Derrick Henry tries a spin move. Gets shoved back. Only 2-yard pickup here. Red zone halfback scissors. Let's go with these here. Tyjae Spears. I could try passing to him. I think Okonkwo or Hopkins will be my receivers. Oh, that's a rare drop by Okonkwo. 3rd and 8, 2 minutes 20. Miles Jack putting on the pressure. Amari Rodgers with a run here. Burks coming from the left-hand side towards the right. Powering forward, 4th and 2. 2 minutes 13 in this second half. Miles Jack, Josh Allen putting a lot of pressure on us. Do we go for this? I'm going to have a thinker, because this is going to be the 2-minute warning anyways. Clock will be stopped, and I can think of what I want to do here. I think we're going to risk it. I think we are going to risk it. We have to risk it. We need to keep this drive alive. We need to score. Fuck! Not getting through. Not getting through with Derrick Henry. This is exactly what I felt in my gut. Shit, man. Absolutely shitting the bed. Skoronski doesn't block. No blocking. Come on, defense stops him. That is actually quite big. So we get a chance again. 1 minute 47. That was a quick turnover. Chig, Okonkwo, Burks. There we go. That's Okonkwo. Big pickup here. Let's go with a small dance here. What is he going to do? Oh, he's going to do... all right. I don't think I... Nah, shouldn't have gone for that option. Pretty scary, the dance. I'm going to go with Okonkwo again. Hopkins has a good route. Shove, and the ball comes out. Again, at the worst time. Not what I wanted to see. Verticals. Treylon Burks. I want to get into field goal range. I should have taken the field goal before. Again, hindsight, 10 out of 10. Perfect. Perfect pass, perfect takedown, perfect everything. Good catch. And Okonkwo really made a gigantic step forward from last season, from the beginning of the season. The past few games, since he got that superstar, I really feel like that has given him a lot of improvement. There we go. Perfect route, perfect catch, and we're in. We get a touchdown in the first half. Striking back. Chigo Okonkwo. I was honestly thinking of getting another tight end. Come on, defense. Defense holds them. 4 seconds on the clock. That is useless. 43 yards on our side. We have 2 touchdowns. 2 timeouts. So what are we going to do with that? I could try and hit Burks. I think that is probably my best option here. Well, not happening. Second quarter comes to an end. We are in the lead by a point. 1 point is the difference here currently. We're going to keep running it inside. And we're going to keep defending the short pass. That has worked well so far. We're going to return left. And Joseph will be the kick return. And they always punt it so far back. So here we go. Yikes! Wanted to run around him. I saw the opening. I was just like, yeah! And then I saw him coming for me. And that turned into a no. So that was that. All right. Alrighty. So we're going to go with a mesh spot here. 7 versus 6. We are 1 point in the lead. I have a feeling, a gut feeling, that they will convert 2-point conversions without any problems here. So Kabloon, there we go. Chig Okonkwo going ahead. Number 48 does catch up to him and take him down. That was a decisive stop right there. All right. Let's take another mesh. I just love meshes. Did I mention that? I just like having options. I just like having options. And again, number 37. It's just really closing us down very quickly. And let's just take a look at the coach suggestions here. What are they saying? Some of those I can't really see as really good suggestions. But we completed 2nd and 2. I had the feeling that pressure was coming, but probably could have waited a little bit longer. Inside zone, Derrick Henry. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, can I go to the outside? No. Number 24, Stingley. DeAndre Hopkins. And this is Sutton and Derrick Henry clashing helmets. Halfback slam. Left hand side. Off we go. This is looking good. Yikes. 2nd and 6. Well, number 39, that's 2-0 with that stop here. We're gonna go left. Here we go. Can we find a gap? Yes, we can. Stiff arm, mixed stiff arm, and there we go. That was awesome. Derrick Henry pulled back here decisively by number 41. Is that Josh Allen? Or is that Will Anderson? Christ. Scary dude with the black visor. And left hand side here. Derrick Henry, let's just keep running it. A block, and number 41. Nope, I think it was number 41 or 11. I think it was 11. We're gonna go to the Y corner now. I'm not really intending on getting Okonkwo here into the mix. I'm rather waiting for Amani Rodgers and a freaking flag. Please no holding. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to hear. So, still 2nd down, right? Yeah, still 2nd down. Thank you, Mr. Referee. There was a lot of pressure coming. 2nd and 13. We are coming towards the end of our 3rd quarter here. Okonkwo probably... nice. All right, so we get the 1st down. And Will Anderson Jr. with an injury. Never nice seeing that. Holding his shoulder, now his hand. I think that is something that they could also slightly improve upon, right? Just improve upon the I don't know, events, storyline, something like that just happens within games. And there we go. Amani Rodgers, we get the ball away. Will Levis, that wouldn't have been possible quite some time ago. We also solidified the offensive line with those 2 rookies, one of which, of course, is missing at the moment. But we've got Andre Dillard there. And here comes number 31-9. But Amani Rodgers, he's so safe. So quick. Really liking him. Really liking him. He's a high 70 at the moment. He might grow into an 80 something. And here we go. We turn it over at 14 and 6, guys. 14 and freaking 6. That is great. I wasn't sure which way this was going to go. Was it going to go the way of our 1st game or of our 2nd game? Here, injury timeout for Derrick Henry. Not good. Not good. Inside zone, left hand side. Again. This is going to be Tyjae Spears, 2nd and 6. A gap, and there is a gap. We get a 1st down, and oh, can't really tackle. but also can't really stiff arm them away. Here's identical coach twins. One is completely frozen in time. Just looking at us in disbelief, and Tyjae Spears finds a good route. That was good, my man. That was really good. Let's go with an inside zone split here. Y stick. DeAndre Hopkins. Gonna try and hit him. Yo, slap down. 14 and 6. Will Levis 12 and 16 today. Mouse Jack. Yeah, we're not gonna bring him back. We're gonna rest him. Now Tyjae Spears 2nd and 10. Off we go. Pushing forward. Kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom. Here's a flood. Hopkins, Burks. Here comes Hopkins. Oof. Holding on, surviving contact. 2 minutes 22. Henry to 0-0. Nice. Very nice. Let's go with another tight end angle. Looking for Rodgers. Absolutely loving the fact that he's on the short routes. We also kind of buffed the catching on the short routes, which currently I really feel like is helping us a lot. So there we go. Tyjae Spears. It's let's get you that ball here, and there we go. Quick turn, pushing forward. It's not like we are getting crazy yardage, but it's just continuous yardage. And there we go. Derrick Henry is back again and out. Is that going to be a face mask? Face mask. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Works for me. We're going to, of course, accept that 15-yard penalty. Let's go the 94 Will. Let's go the double slant. I'm looking for Okonkwo, actually. Ooh. Poor accuracy and drop. I felt like that was very much on target. But okay, inside zone, left-hand side run here. 1 minute 48. There we go. Breaking through. Yikes, number 1 takes us down. Bruised forearm will return soon. Let's use those here. Just be on the safe side. We don't have to risk everything right now. If you get a field goal, we're out of reach. And that should be that. DeAndre Hopkins moving forward to the 3-yard line. 20-yard field goal. 4th and 1. So we're going to go for the field goal, of course. I don't see any use in risking an injury here. Or just risking the points. 17 versus 6. And we... I think that is the next stage. All right, 17 and 12. They do come back, but no timeouts left. We are on the ball, and we are in control. 70 versus 12. They said they were gonna get a 2-point conversion in there. 2nd and 9. And off we go. Halfback ice. 25 seconds. I could just let the clock run down, but I don't really like doing that. DeAndre Hopkins blocking on the other side. 13 seconds, 12 seconds, yeah. Time is going to run out here. And that is going to be that. Going into victory formation. And Coach Dreddeus applauding. 17 versus 12. It was a hard-fought game again. It doesn't come easy versus the Texans. Really improved massively. Massively here. Levis and Jeffrey Simmons discussing what they were doing here. Clapping hands at the end. Nice gesture. 193 yards. Will Levis. 75% completion rate. 2 touchdowns. Wow. 138.1. Derrick Henry, 61 yards. Tyjae Spears, 34 yards rushing. Not that crazy numbers, but Chig Okonkwo, 125, 1 touchdown. He's just my go-to guy. I love having a good tight end. And to be honest, Amari Rodgers is doing fantastically well. No surprise that the other team also was productive. That's no surprise whatsoever, especially on the rushing side. CJ Stroud can't do that. We just can't do that with our QB at the moment. Terrible Jess and Kevin Byard, both free safeties. The solo tackle leaders, total tackle leaders, Miles Jack and Kevin Byard. Tackles for loss, quite a few sacks. Jeffrey Simmons got one, and Kenneth Murray Jr., Harold Landry, Theo Tart, and Denico Autry combining. 0 interceptions. Clean game by the quarterbacks here, of course, but just very nice and well done job here by the defense. DeAndre Hopkins, this little piggy went to market. This little piggy needs a ring, and all their little piggies are walking home to watch from the couch. Jesus. Great job out there, but we're not done yet. Let's keep this thing rolling and make sure that we're covered in confetti when all is said and done. Alright, third time's a charm. Your defense will have +5 hit power for the next game. Home is where the rivals are. You have earned +5 staff points. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna be brutally honest right now. I have a feeling that this is as far as we get this year. I'm not downplaying anything, not downplaying our chances, not downplaying what we've achieved so far. I just feel like, I don't know, playoff Mahomes and playoff Jackson are a different breed of player. All right? Looking at this here, the AFC Championship, the Conference Championship game, this is going to be awesome. Yeah, well, this is going to be a different beast. It's still one big step to get to the Super Bowl. Getting there would be a dream, though. I just don't think that our squad is really absolutely there yet. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens, which team we're gonna be playing. I hope you enjoyed today's game. I really, really did. I can't believe that we actually beat the Texans. That was something that I didn't really have on my cards. But yeah, there we go. We got through. We are now off to the AFC Championship, to the AFC playoff, of course. And really looking forward to that game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop me a like, do subscribe. It means a lot to me. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.